Okay. In the last video, we have learned about intellectual disability, and now we are going to talk about a specific learning disability. So, first of all, let's talk what is a specific learning disability. Whenever we are handling an specific learning disabled child, or we are just generally talking about it, we should keep one thought in our mind that a specific learning disability is a processing disorder, and we are not going to handle disabled kids. We are going to handle differently abled kids. So, children suffering from a specific learning disability have normal IQ and they face issues in specific areas. If you have seen the movie Tare Zameen Par, you might have noticed that Ishan, the dyslexic boy, was suffering from typical issues in reading and writing, and it impacts his overall academics and PTM, parental pressure, hostel going, etc., stuff like that. And everyone was not able to understand except Amir Khan, who himself was an specific learning disabled child in his childhood and drawing teacher of Ishan in the movie. So he took initiative and didn't do anything therapeutically. He just developed connect with Ishan and established good rapport with him after a lot of efforts. And with the help of the school principal and sensitizing the other teachers and parents of Ishan, he showed the miracle. So here comes the point that specific learning disability sufferers can develop as well as functioning humans and can manage their life by working on their spatially abled field, and that can be anything as per the area of their interest. So we need to understand that any specific learning disabled child can be below average in some of the areas, that is reading, writing, or math. But the crux of the overall above discussion is that the child has a specific struggle in any specific area, not disabled totally. Let us talk about some of the symptoms of a specific learning disability. Specific learning disabled kids faces a specific struggle in any subject. Poor motor skills, for example, poor grip, catching an object, using scissors or cutlery, handwriting, participating in sports, fastening shoelaces, and buttons up clothes, etc. Difficulty in processing information, social skills deficits, reading, writing, math, etc. can be below the grade level. Poor eye hand coordination, poor self control, as well as academic deterioration, high absenteeism in the class. So, let us talk about the types: dyslexia, dyscalculia, dysgraphia. You have read about it in the PDF before this video. So, without taking much time, we are going to talk about the intervention part. So, first of all, it is important if you find any child inside your class that the child is facing a learning disability, or you find that the child need expert advice or expert help. First of all, with the parental consent, send the child to a psychologist or a professional for IQ testing for the better analysis of which area the child is actually lacking. You can use books on tape, or you can record the lectures in iPod somewhere and you can share it with the child. Graphic organization can be effectively used. Break down big tasks into several smaller tasks. Text to speech and speech to text. Do for calculation, you can use calculator, or you can also use the peanut or almond option. For example, take some peanuts in a bowl and just ask the child, like for example, keep two peanuts to the left side and two peanuts to the right side, and between both the peanuts just put plus symbol, and after both the peanuts just put equals to symbol and ask the child how much it will be. So the child will be more involved in the calculation part. You can use color coding, involvement in group activities for boosting up the confidence of the child. Child has above average qualities in other areas except where he is lacking, but he needs more detailed and specific attention in that particular area where he is actually lacking in. Give clear and direct instruction in multiple ways. Observe and work upon the basics of writing, math, and reading skills, using all senses to teach new word and new concepts. Small encouragement like appraisal, giving stars, some new responsibilities for completing work will also be effective. These kids do delayed writing, so don't judge them as slow writer. Delaying of the work is the symptom of this disorder. Teach them things in rhymes. Use air, water, and sand to teach them spellings. It's very effective. Teach them short answers, objective type answers, and to the point answers. To the point answers. Promote their skills in group activity in whatever area they are good. Just motivate them to do that in group, so that encouragement will boost up their confidence and will also affect their self concept. Explain them essentials of social skills for their better classroom adjustment. Sensitize the parents that their child is a slow learner, not disabled. Child will definitely learn, but will learn slowly. Use different approaches of life skills training to improve their self acceptance, self regulation, and self awareness. Teach them how to execute plans into actions. When we dance, we do multiple actions together. So dance is collection of actions into a direction. Teach your kids that adding direction into action can lead to productive results. Using sense modalities while teaching can help effectively. Once a good rapport with the child is established, the child will start sharing his or her weaknesses. That is the time when your miracle can take place. And by developing a sense of trust, you can help the child to become more independent. Make a buddy in the class who can help the child when the child is not able to move as per your flow. The buddy will help him in managing that effectively. These kids have low interest in writing, so try to go from oral to writing so that they comprehend well. Before you start the new chapter, explain the summary to kids so that he or she can develop interest and will learn better. For effective learning, you can use mind map, graph, flowchart, pictures, and depends whatever creative way you choose. Explain your expectations in clear and simple way so that they develop the connect easily. Promote time to time self-esteem boost up exercises. Focus on more and more practice in writing and be observant while while such kids are writing. Observe their gripping and all. Once the interest of the child is developed, anything, whatever you feel, they really work very hard for that. And you have to work hard for developing interest only. Using positive reinforcement on time will do miracles. Yes, as immediate the positive reinforcement will be, the more effective results will come. Restlessness is an issue with them, so to settle down that effectively, give them time to time classroom responsibilities, that is wiping board, collecting copies, giving notices, etc. For effective result, parent and teachers should be in loop along with the school counselor. If the child will come prepared from home, that is reading the lessons and coming to school, concepts will be clearer to him, and this insight needs to be developed by you. To boost his confidence, easy and oral short questions can be asked at times in the class. Give separate individual attention 2 to 3 minutes to the child for tough tasks. Do not scold the child. Be soft with them because incentives give better result in comparison to punishment. Overall, your patience is far important than your qualification while handling an specific learning disabled child. So, here are some MCQs for your better understanding and a reflective question as well to understand it in a better way. Please refer to that. And with this, thank you and Jai Hind, everyone.